Welcome aboard, I'm JasonOfArgo. We're back with another episode of Frostpunk. We just got 28 new homeless people, and amputees are starting to pile up. We got another cold snap coming. Our brave scouts are on their way to the crash site of some sort of wrecked vehicles. And basically there's a lot of stuff going on. We gotta provide treatment for a lot of people. What are we studying? Generator range upgrade? Yeah, that might actually be helpful because that cold snap means that we're gonna have to keep this entire range, healthy. So, okay, in order to actually do this, what we need to do is we need to build more medical posts. We already have a care house, but in order to actually treat people, get them back into the workforce, yeah, I think another medical post is actually something we need to do. And we also need to actually build some bunkhouses. Oh boy. This is gonna get really complicated really quickly. What I need to do is I need to put the bunks here. 1, 2. Oh no, we're already out of steel. What are we looking at? Can we turn the let's turn the steel level back down to 1, because I don't want to use that much coal. And that is a coal mine. Okay, but we have a coal thumper here. Now what coal thumpers do is they actually develop big old piles of coal out back. So they aren't actually like passively collected. You have to build gathering posts, which is what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna put one right there in between. I'm gonna give it some road, and then I'm actually gonna build another one once I get enough steel. Oh, and we have both steelworks working. Good, I forgot about that. Okay. And coal pile. Nobody work on that because it's getting way too cold. We need people to work on that road and that gathering post so that people can actually do their thing. And once we actually build up steam coal thumpers, those will be a big help. How are you guys doing out here? Ugh. Not too great. We have everybody working overtime on the in the workshops. We could probably afford to build a 4th workshop, quite frankly, because we have 10 engineers. How much steam are we picking up? 4 per hour. Okay, we need to move time forward a little bit. Yeah, you guys need to come in from the cold. And oh, why are so many people getting sick? Because it's so cold and we have so few houses. You guys need to build more houses is what you need to do. What are we building over here? The gathering post, right. Okay, we need to actually give people roads. Great. I think that's our first one. An amputee's suicide. Okay, the man whose leg you ordered amputated has committed suicide. He left a note. I can't live like this, unable to work without purpose. I don't want to be a burden, just another mouth to feed. We must do something about this. Sign the prosthetics law within 5 days, which is what I was going for. If you had just held out for another 18 hours, and then, honestly, another 3 days or so while we gather the resources to collect all that, then he would have made it. Yeah, open the book of laws. We can't. Okay, we gotta at least open the book and pretend we're gonna be doing something about it. Organ transplants, definitely going for those. I'm sorry, but in this society, we can't let any space go to waste. If you build a cemetery, yeah, people will be happier, but every burial will keep people from work for several hours. And that's not good. I can't have people not working for several hours every single day. It's just not going to happen. If they're dead, they're dead. Just like the rest of the world. Now, the best part about steam coal thumpers and steam anything is that they generate their own heat because they're powered by steam. So we will probably not need a heater when we're able to actually replace this with the steam coal thumper. And I hope those workshops are working pretty hard. Are you guys doing that? Are you guys working as hard as I hope you are? Why is nobody working in the steelworks? Oh, because it's free time. Okay, it's not a work day. I was wondering why everything was paused. We made it so far. We can survive anything. Hopefully. What a lovely morning. Alright, so now we got the gathering post up, so we can slam some workers in there. We can offer up one more engineer to that coal thumper. Everything's relatively warm. It's workable. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep it all on, honestly. All right, so a couple of things I've learned. Definitely want to get drafting machines as soon as possible so that we can get these self-heated buildings. How much? We need 25 steel, which is a lot. All right, and then we're gonna have to get steam hubs at some point. So we have a hothouse going. We have 2 hunters' huts, which are pretty good. Which is pretty good. It's gonna bring in more than enough food, at least for now. It's still 10 hours for them to get going. Eventually, we're gonna be able to speed those guys up. And I can't wait for that. So now we should have more than enough coal coming in. We could probably build another gathering post, actually. Let's give them some heat, because that's a lot of people that I don't want getting sick. Steam hubs have been researched. Good. Let's immediately start working on drafting machines if we can. We need 75 wood. And I can stop that. Now we can... We have to get drafting machines going. We're not going to make it in time for the cold snap, which is going to make life pretty darn difficult. Maybe I should just build another medical post. Actually, no, I can't. I can't right now. I gotta just let people get. Just gotta let people work through it. Going to work. Going to work. Going to work. Going to work. How many patients do you have? Okay, so they're getting people treated, but they're getting sick faster than we can actually cure them. Someone has left a note at the care house. Thank you. With all the work we have to do, it's hard for families to properly care for an invalid. Places like this make life a little easier for us all. Good. We have 4 amputees because 1 committed suicide. But right now, we are gaining slightly more coal than we are expending. So what I'm gonna do right now, I can't build a steam hub. I'm gonna have to build another gathering post right behind this one. I'm gonna connect that to the street. See, 2 gathering posts will be able to work this coal thumper a lot better. I don't know if we actually have enough people though. Hopefully they will bring back some bodies, because we need people to work. That's what we need right now. We desperately need people to work. We have 6 available people to work, which is not that great. But the steel works are working at 100% efficiency each, and that's... Can't really get better than that. Coal thumper, you don't need to work that long. Neither does the hothouse, actually. I want discontent to fall a little bit, because I'm gonna need as much social fabric as we can get. Provide treatment for people. Well, you know, I mean, I can't make them get less sick any faster. Because there are buildings that will come along that will be a lot better at making people happy. So it's better to have them all bunched up. It's more efficient that way. And also, if they're cold, if all of the people in this center ring are appropriately cared for, with the heat that is, then they will get sick less. Yeah, healthcare promise broken. The sick feel cheated and despair. Oh, that's a lot of hope gone. But we just hit work number 2. Efficiency upgrade will be amazing, but right now what we need is the infirmary. We need 20 steel and 30 wood. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to go a whole cold day without explore the crash site. The fate of the forgotten. There is plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They're tangled together in a single frozen mass, as if these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth before they died. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them, but their resources will be helpful. We haven't spotted anything from there, so we're going to go back to the city, and then I'm going to send them over to the steel bridge. And they will get back just in time to get us a lot of wood, because we're going to need that. Let's get as many people working in those in there as we can. Oh man, that cold snap is gonna be murder. People are probably gonna die. But once we get the infirmary, then it'll all be taken care of. Oh, we can keep moving up to the prosthetics law. Good. Yes. Yes. Boom. Hope rises. Good. I need that. Now, okay, good. Now we got lots of raw food to work with, and now we can finally begin Oh, it still needs steel. Okay, that's why I got the extended shifts on both of the steelworks. Let's make it through the day. Tomorrow will be better. You know what we can do? No, we can't build a steam hub there either because we need to start research as soon as possible. Actually, no, abort that because we just need to get. Let's get healthcare insulation because the hotter things are, the less we'll need. Ah, here it goes. The hotter the medical care centers are, the less I'll actually need the infirmaries. So now everybody's going to be cold. Let's get rid of that and give them a bunkhouse instead once that is done being dismantled. I don't want anybody getting sick. I want people getting cured and coming out of there well. Healthcare insulation, yes, finally, okay. That means everybody's going to be a little bit warmer when they are being treated, which is good. Because they're going to need it. Flying hunters are also very, very useful. More scouts. A factory. We don't have any steam cores. We gotta wait until we actually get steam cores before we can actually start worrying about that. Hunting tactics. Employ 5 fewer people, which will free up hands for other areas just as well. Cookhouse insulation will be warmer. You know what, let's get the infirmary. Because we're gonna need it, honestly. All we need to do is survive for just a little bit longer. The infirmary has been researched. Flying hunters, that sounds pretty badass, honestly. Start. And we got enough steel to think about to finally replace all of these tents with bunkhouses. So yeah, go ahead. Get them out of there. Ooh, and you know what else we should do? We definitely need to research the, where is it? The steam coal thumper next. And gathering post installation. That is going to be essential. There's so much we got to do now. How you guys all doing? Very low risk of getting ill. Everybody's at pretty low risk of getting ill. Fine, good. Biggest concern, bodies in the streets. Oh yeah! We need to actually figure out what to do about the dead people. Because we have a couple of those. 7 sick, 0 gravely. That means efficiency is going to go back up. I think we're actually doing pretty well for ourselves, all things considered. We are just barely keeping ahead of our coal consumption, which I don't like at all. This is so stressful. It really is. It really is the worst. I need so much of everything, and I just can't get any of it. I just pray we get by. Nothing more, nothing less. There's ups and downs, but we're alive. Let's keep it that way. Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Jane Robertson. You have the right idea. We just need to go one more day. Just one more day, guys. Just one more day. And then we can turn off the generator. Yeah, 1,120 coal per standard workday, enough for 4 gathering posts. That is so good. We need that, and then we need, and then what do we need? And then we need gathering post installation, so these guys, so that we can turn off the heaters in there, which will definitely cut down. Because right now we're basically bringing in just enough to stay alive, and that needs to change. We need to bring in a surplus, is what we need. Food, a hunter's hangar. Should I build one right now? Probably not. We could probably afford to save the steel, but that sounds pretty nice. Flying. Do they have a? I hope they have a little flying machine. That would be great. That would just be amazing. I love steampunk. I love the whole aesthetic of steampunk, guys. It's one of my favorite aesthetics ever to see. And I'm so glad that this game is actually part of that whole thing. Alright. Scouts have reached the bridge. A brass plaque on the bridge tower reads, "Built by the people of Winterholm in AD 1887. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton." Oh yeah? Oh wow. That thing looks intimidating. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it. Even more so at the huge automatons sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be impossible to send the machine back to our city. Oh, it would be possible to send it back, or disassemble it for resources. How about never? Send it back to the city. It can reach it on its own. We are in desperate need of more hands. We reprogrammed the automaton and sent it on its way. As it disappeared in the distance, walking steadily towards our city, the first wisps of snow started to settle on the bridge. Good. Good. So, weather station or a large convoy. We can see people moving between them. Hey, I was just talking about how we need more people, right? Let's go ahead and visit the weather station first, and then we'll loop around to the convoy, and then we'll bring them all back. Deserted bridge. Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved we're on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. We'll find out in Winterhome. Hope falls slightly. That ain't good. That is definitely not good. We could probably set the automaton to start working in, like, one of the steelworks. I would like to free up engineers for other jobs. Yes, the steam coal thumper. Good. Let's get the gathering post installation going now. Yeah. And then what else can we do? What we need to do is also get steam steelworks, because those don't even use up steam cores, and they'll be heated. They'll be self-heating. Ooh, lighter select-out sleds. I need to get this done as soon as possible. Right now, the gathering post installation is the most important thing. There's a lot of people exposed to the elements. Okay, so now we can actually replace the coal thumper. Disassemble it, dudes. Now we're gonna build a steam coal thumper in its place. Bada bing, bada boom. We could probably build another one back here or right behind it, and then just build like a little farm of gathering posts around it. We are treating people. We're not amputating too many. And eventually we'll be able to get prosthetics. And let's chop up another tent. And I think that's the last one, actually. So all of these buildings will have people completely incapable, I say, of getting sick. Oh, so we can sign more laws. What should we do? Corpse disposal. We should finally start getting rid of the dead people. Hope will fall, discontent will rise. Ah, that's huge. That's huge. That's really huge. But it's what we need right now. That's a huge jump up in discontent. A body, a pit dug in the snow where we shall dump the bodies as if they were nothing. Yes, yes, we shall do it far away from all our resource gathering. Just all the way in the back. All the way in the back. Let's build the road to it. Right there. And we'll put the snow pit right in front of it. And because we're almost done researching insulation for them. And I know I'm going kind of long with... Oh, they found it. I know I'm going kind of long with this video, but I love this game. It's really fun. I got addicted to it. I played a bunch of it like last night. And I tried a couple of paths that I'm excited to share with you guys. There's nobody in the weather station, but everything still seems operational. We could try to find out what the scientists from Winterhome were working on. Coal and steel cores. Yeah, go ahead and explore. We found scientists' notes. They predict that the great cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's not a can of Spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they've moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Alright, don't go there just yet. Go ahead and head over to the convoy. What we need is ways to get discontent down. Long hours of toil. The people are worn out. Some of them have been working in extended shifts for days. The effort is taking its toll and they're becoming restless. They deserve a break. Good idea. Good idea. I need something to drop the discontent, so thank you. Abandoned station. The recent report from the weather station has got people talking. They're frightened such an important facility was apparently abandoned. Some are starting to wonder whether the evacuation from London was a good idea. A few are lamenting openly, I knew we shouldn't have come. At least London had real houses, not tents and wooden shacks. But did they have generators and awesome steampunk technology? I think not. We'll have answers soon. Another amputee. We need to build that factory. And we need all the steam cores that they can bring back, and we need the automaton, and we need to start building prosthetics. Snow pit established. That doesn't mean people are content or hopeful. Dumping our dead in the snow is nothing to be proud of. Well, we're gonna make use of them eventually. Eventually. Go ahead and start studying the factory, because I want them... actually, abort. How long will that take? 8 hours? That'll take a full work day and a half. Go ahead. I want those sleds so that the scouts can move faster. Wow, look at discontent just drop now that extended shifts aren't up. And research is going really fast. I just got the more scouts tech done, and I'm 55% of the way in a single work day towards lighter scout sleds. So that's really something. And we can finally sign the organ transplant law. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. The sick will recover faster if we use the body parts of our deceased to save lives and accelerate healing. It's to save lives, okay? This way the dead can continue contributing to the survival of our city. That's exactly how I would put it. Sign that thing right there.
New law. A new law has passed.
What do you guys got to say about that? We're treating the dead like just another resource. Everything is a resource out here, man. It makes perfect sense. I just hope it won't be me. When the heck is that automaton gonna get here? At least, wow, we're doing really well for ourselves. Everybody is at the very least everybody is livable, pretty much. Well, except for these poor schmucks out here where, well, they're livable, but everybody here is comfortable. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine, at least right now. We have 183 happy people, except for the people whose legs we had to chop off. They reached the large convoy. This is a convoy carrying workers that got lost in a blizzard. They are weak and have no provisions. We should listen to their story and escort them to our city. I love the art in this game, guys. Just look at that. That's such a cool picture. The workers who were riding in this convoy told us they were heading for the city of Winterhome. We were supposed to follow the signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up, they say. We tried to follow a search pattern, but we ran out of fuel. Escort the survivors back to the city. That's many more hands. We need them. We need every single one of them. Especially with 8 amputees. You know what we can afford to build? We can definitely afford to build is another steam coal thumper. And I'm gonna put it right there. Actually, I'm gonna put it right behind it. Or should I put it over here? I feel like I should just put it right there. Yeah, and then we can put another gathering post like right here. Put it like right, yeah. Put it right there, and then another one right there. And roads everywhere. And that should help us survive the next cold snap that's coming very soon. And we're gonna have to start building a lot more bunkhouses. We're gonna need to build 4, I think it said. So let's put one right here, 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 and here. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna have to end it there. This episode ran a little bit long. Oh wait, let's wait for the automaton to get here.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
You know, wow. If I saw that thing coming over the hill in this situation, I'd probably run the other way. I'd be like, Lord have mercy, what on earth is that? But now we have an automaton to put to work. Our first automaton is operational. This will help our economy greatly. They work around the clock with short breaks to refuel. We can research upgrades to raise their efficiency and capability. Yes. Why, yes, we can. We can drop that, and now we can put the automaton to work there. We don't need any humans there now. We can raise the efficiency so that it collects about the same amount of steel as a regular workforce. But right now, we're good to go. And once the scouts get back with all those new people and all those steam cores, we will have the resources to finally start building a proper city. And if you guys like this series, because I know I do, don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to hit that bell, and remember, I am and will remain your captain, and I will see you all on the next leg of our journey. Bye-bye.